is Calxiyn and Hunter here, and we are watching RWBY Beyond Junior Detectives. And before we get into it, I have a couple theories, okay? And by theory, I mean I had some sort of fever dream in the middle of the night a couple weeks ago.
I was visited by an angry god.
Yeah, exactly. So a couple of days ago, I should say, I had this thought, again, that struck me in the middle of the night as I'm going to bed, and I was like, oh my god, Sun thinks that Blake is dead. That's crazy. Yeah. Like, it just kind of hit me, right? And not even in a Black Sun shipper kind of way, because I do like Bumblebee, okay, don't get it twisted, but I just thought, it devastated me. It was gut-wrenching, this thought that Sun had thought that Blake was dead, because in their last conversation, if you remember, Sun says, I go where I'm needed and you don't need me anymore. So think about that. The one time he wasn't there and they had this entire conversation, what if he's just lying awake at night thinking about what if he went with Team RWBY,
fumbled a bad
right?
goth bisexual bitch and it will ruin his life for as long as he walks the earth.
But also, again, just this idea that he could have, what if he went to Atlas with them? Would things have been any different, right? Yeah. And I don't think Sun thinks that highly of himself, but just this idea that he wasn't there. He wasn't there. So when people saw this, there was some criticism on Twitter, oh, is this just RWBY chibi? They think that their friends are dead. What is the tone? I predict that this is going to start with Sun being all goofy, ha-ha, but then he's going to have some sort of breakdown and cry. That's my first theory, right?
He's going to try to be junior detective to distract himself
from the pain, and that's the whole situation.
the hot goth bisexual.
Exactly, right? So I think that it's either one of two things. It's Sun telling Team RWBY, this is what we were doing while you were gone, this is what we theorized where you went, and that's why it gets to be lighthearted, because they know Team RWBY's safe, or it's gonna be lighthearted because it's Sun trying to cope. We know from the books that this is how he copes with stuff. He jokes around, right? So
I also think that potentially he's maybe his junior detective, he's protecting the Veil, or rather, sorry, not the Veil, the Atlas immigrants, refugees.
Yeah.
And maybe there's a big, it's goofy and silly, and then at the end there's the moment of, this is very hard, I wish Team RWBY were here.
Yeah, something like that. Because it seems like from the thumbnail, they're trying to figure out where Team RWBY went, but maybe Sun is trying to be imagine to the kids, right? No, you don't understand, they're not dead. I got this, we'll figure this out, don't worry, we're on the case, right?
No, imagine if Neptune is what if they fell through a world into a different dimension parallel to ours based off of a fairy tale?
Stupid!
And then someone's exactly, don't be ridiculous.
I will say,
Neptune.
too, before we get into it, this is only 3 minutes long, but I did kind of expect it to be more 10 minutes. I do like the art style, though, more than the main show. I know that's blasphemous. I really like this 2D style that they're using for the RWBY Beyond project. So yeah, I don't know why I thought it would be 10 minutes, but it is 3 minutes long. I'm assuming, though, what I'm keeping in mind is that obviously this is the last thing they're releasing before they're shutting down, and then Carrie also said that he was at the airport in Adobe After Effects. So the way that I'm thinking about this is if Hunter and I did something, if we had the assets and we did something, because that's kind of what it kind of sounds like, you know what I mean?
I mean, it was definitely done on a budget.
I know, but it sounds like that Carrie himself was literally, again, in Adobe, moving the models around or something, right? And I don't know, again, the extent of what they were doing, but it sounds like there's 3 people and a piece of gum holding this together, right? So I want to judge it more in the sense of, again, something that would be to our skill level, because I feel like that's genuinely kind of more so what it is, right? Obviously,
we can't draw
the writers
this
are the
well,
same.
so.
No. But I mean in terms of, I can move stuff around in After Effects if you asked me to, right?
I kind of thought it would end up being, oh god, what's the name of that Jello Apocalypse show? Apathetic Race?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think it'll kind of be a similar vibe to that.
Yeah, and so why don't we just get into it? Press and play.
Oh.
English CC.
Oh, they have closed captioning now.
The night the case file came in.
Oh my god!
I've never had a file turn my stomach quite like this one.
See, and I feel like he's trying to separate himself from Sun, right?
Yeah. It was yesterday. Dude, come on. I'm sorry. Accuracy is important.
Oh, they're cute.
Team RWBY.
My babies.
See? He thinks that they're just missing.
And John, too, I guess.
That's hilarious.
I didn't have the coffee stain.
Junior detectives.
Oh, they're cute.
I do like this art style.
Excuse me. Our first step was obvious.
Interrogate the suspects.
Witnesses.
Bro.
What do you remember? Tell us everything.
I'm not sure what can be done, but I'm happy to cooperate.
I
and
love
aid
how
your
he is.
investigation.
Yeah, like
acting
he's
like
pretending.
Ren.
But like always, pulling information is like
Bro, they
pulling
just lost their friends.
Did you
I'd be mad at
not
you
hear
guys
what I
too. What the fuck?
This story checks out.
Oh my goodness.
Emerald?
I already told you.
Oh,
Oh,
this
wasn't
is
even there.
cute.
Yes, it's
Plus,
cute.
I don't talk to cops. Or whatever you two are.
Wow, Pro said
Look, it's me,
A-cab.
remember?
On to the next perp.
I told you to stop calling me a perp.
that
You even know
accent.
what perpetrator
I like
means.
that
Of
idiot.
course I do. And for all we know, you are the purple traitor.
Guys, not even Ozpin and Oscar know what happened to them. We
Oh.
were told not to fall, and they fell.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Holy shit.
We
His son,
were lost.
are you okay?
No leads.
I don't think Sun's okay.
Leadless. Sean
Engaged in
and
spirited
Sean.
debate, squeezing
Oh,
our
the
genius
cool ass
brains
son.
with
Yeah, I know,
every
this is the
drop of
thumbnail.
Detective juice.
Half.
So dry. I almost gave up.
He's so
Oh
dry.
my God.
He's Neptune. He's
Until-
supposed to be. Oh,
I've
he's
got
white
it.
crazy.
Nice. I mean, what is it, fellow detective?
I feel like Neptune's just humoring
Professor
this
Oscar.
because
Oscar.
And Professor Theodore.
Theodore! Theodore!
Sure.
Oh, look at
You could say that
Shade!
it makes sense that the two
Okay.
meet up a lot.
Oh my god,
They're all in
Oscar
charge
looks
after
so
all.
cute.
Some
Like
things
just
didn't
his hair
feel
looks so fluffy. Oh my god.
Who would do
Very
such a
cute.
thing?
Using our ultimate stealth
Oh
and
my
disguise
god.
skills, we're able to
Ooh,
follow
look at that!
Oscar.
and
Oh.
eavesdrop
This is
on
so
one
cool.
another.
We're seeing the school
You're
hunter.
shocked.
They
Startled
are
you.
cool.
It wasn't just Oz.
Oh!
Oh.
Wait, is that
People
Theodore?
are meeting up.
What?
Oh!
Winter.
Wait,
And
shit!
Raven. Two
What?
maidens.
Even more interesting, a mysterious girl was there too.
Is that?
Could she? be
What the
summer maid?
We
fuck?
already told you there's no way. Besides, there's no more room
Who
on our
is
suspects
this?
board. No more new
Is
characters.
that the teacher?
mean,
What's her name?
Rumple?
Rumple, yeah.
Before we could really
Wait, did they
hear
just
anything
show
juicy.
Theodore?
Yeah, I
Well,
think that
you
is
shut up.
Theodore.
Then we told you the whole story, and now you're all caught up. And why do you look so angry? Oh no, please spare us.
Wait!
Oh, they kicked him out. Is that?
Well, I guess the location of Team RWBY and John.
Is this supposed to be
Ninja.
BuzzFeed
Still a
Unsolved?
mystery.
Is that? I just
Maybe
blocked
is that
that
the
name.
parody? I can see that.
Oh!
I hope they haven't given up either.
Oh!
Oh, that's kind of cute. I'm sorry, did they just show?
Anything is so Theodore! What? Okay.
I like
okay.
the art they have of.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really nice too. Oh my god. Okay. I wonder if they'll show Theodore at the end. This is exactly how I imagine Shade, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, no doors.
Yeah.
Very an open concept to sort of
Gotta let the
represent.
breeze
Like, if this is
through.
Theodore's office, I
Yeah.
sort of thought, oh, Theodore's office has no door because everyone is welcome to come in whenever they want. Like, I kind of like that. I need that high-res photo of Theodore so
'Cause I
badly.
feel like the rest of
we
that's
can just
just-
watch it again.
Yeah.
Because it's only 3 minutes long,
So most of this was a joke, and I fully thought, like, oh, we're not actually gonna see
storm
Theodore.
Yeah,
This
like that's
one came in.
crazy. But I feel like that this is
I've never had a
Sun
file turn my
cope it.
stomach
Like,
quite
you know
Yeah.
what I
like this
mean?
one did.
But it's also that
I
he didn't lose
remember
hope.
it
That's why
like
he's
it
still.
was yesterday.
But like,
It was yesterday.
fuck, it
come
seems
on,
like
I'm
Nora's
sorry.
not
Accuracy
dealing
is
with this
important.
well. It's like the strong survive, the weak die sort of thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was like, they were told not to fall, and they fell. Like, not that she's blaming them, but that it's very
Well,
matter
Nora
of fact,
was
right?
distant from Ren in
Yeah.
the episode 11 thing we
Oh.
saw, so.
Team RWBY.
Oh dear. Okay. But yeah, I really like that picture.
John
Yeah.
I love how
And
it's
the
like
shot.
and John.
And there's
the
no
coffee
picture, and
face.
they spilled coffee on
Junior
it. Ah,
detectives.
wonderful. The mustache is great.
Oh, City of Vale, so
it's
they
the
still
same
have their
one.
their Vale badge.
I love how they kept that
Our
with
first
them,
step
those
was
fucking
obvious.
nerds.
Interrogate the suspects.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm like. I would clock their ass if I just lost my team leader and then these two dumb fucks came up. I'd be so mad.
This is.
What do you remember? Tell us everything.
I'm not sure what can be done, but I'm happy to cooperate and aid your investigation.
Oh, well, that was nice, at
Full
least.
extent,
I'm assuming that this is actually the things that they may have said, you know what I mean? I'm glad that Ren didn't, I would have yelled at their ass, but Ren can also
Yeah.
see people's emotions, so he knows that they're not dicking around, right? That they actually mean
But
it,
like
right?
always.
But I like the addition to their outfit to represent the
Yeah,
fact that...
I do
Not
like
hear what I
that.
said?
I might
Still
imagine
checks
that he raided Ren's closet
Yeah.
to get these.
I already told
This
you.
I
was
love how he
hilarious.
drew just with Sharpie
Plus,
on his
I don't
face.
talk.
That's
This
wonderful.
is Carrie talking, right? Like, this is
I know,
Carrie.
Carrie's a
That's
good-
crazy. Like,
Carrie's a good
he's doing
voice
a very good inflection
impersonation
of,
of these-
crowd.
yeah.
I think it's hilarious. Also, can we just talk about, like, there's some sort of
Banana
ice
stand?
cream sundae. I mean, I
There's-
guess so. It could
there's-
just be fruit. I
You know,
thought it was
there's
ice
money
cream.
in the banana stand.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Is this an inside joke
That
that
is
I
an
don't
inside
understand?
joke. It's okay. You can continue.
Anyway.
Or whatever you two are.
Arrested Development,
Ow.
but it's
No, it's me.
you know.
Yeah, so
whatever.
why did they... Who hit him?
I
What?
think Sun doesn't understand that he's working. It's like you're playing D&D too hard, and
I
then
told-
Yeah, but, like, why did he hit him? He would actually hit Crow?
I guess so.
I don't know.
Told you to stop calling me a perp. Do you even know what perpetrator means?
Of course I do. And for all we know, you are the purple traitor.
Purple traitor.
Guys.
I like that.
Not even Ozpin and Oscar know what happened to them.
I like how
We
he
were
can
told not
only
to
tell the
fall,
truth when
and
he's
they
playing
fell.
a character.
Yeah.
Like he's like I love how he's like method with his acting.
Yeah. I just think that this is so fucked up. Like, this is just
Yeah.
so crazy. You know what I mean?
We're lost. No leads.
Leadless. I love that. Leadless.
We engaged in spirited
I love how
And I
love
feel like,
squeezing
yeah,
our genius
Neptune-
brains of
I think
every
the
last
cool
drop
ass
of
Sun is
detective
hilarious.
juice.
Yeah.
I'm so dry.
Fell
We
to
almost
blank
gave
death.
up.
And I feel like that this is them, again, telling this to Team RWBY after the fact. And so it gets to be lighthearted because they're alive. You know what I mean? Like, because the way that they're talking about it seems to be...
I like how it's kind of implied before that they had been drinking, and then it cuts to the people like grapes. I also like
Like,
how
it was just soda.
yeah.
What is it, fellow detective?
I know that people really like RWBY's 3D style, but I would kind of, like, I would fuck with the entire show like this. I really like the
It's,
art style.
Like I feel like it kind of reminds me like the art
Headmasters,
style in the
Professor Osborne,
Oscar,
Remnant
And Professor
like,
Theodore.
Fairy Tales of Remnant book were kind of like this, right?
I
Yeah.
love everything.
the look of it's
I'm
gorgeous.
just, it's crazy. I wonder what's going on over here. I don't know if this is the weeping wall or just,
You could say that it makes sense that
single
the two are
wall.
meeting up a lot.
yeah, they are meeting up a lot,
They
okay.
are in charge after
Right?
all. But something just didn't feel right.
I love Oscar looks so beautiful. Like, I don't know how
He's like a pristine
to,
little
like,
boy.
I don't know how to explain it, but, like, I guess it's just the
He's
hair,
like Timothy
right?
Chalamet.
Yeah,
Just like a
exactly.
person who's like
I guess so.
too cleared skin, too perfect looking.
I don't know, like, it's just giving.
I like how they also
Using
Vacuole
our
also
ultimates-
has.
The weapon lockers. I
weapon
mean, that would
lockers?
make some
I
sense,
I like how
right?
one person made those
They
weapon
only
lockers
follow
and everyone used
Oscar
them.
and eavesdrop in one of the meetings. We were shocked, startled even.
It wasn't just
Okay.
Yeah, that must be Theodore then. Oh
I
my
guess
god.
that's Theodore.
Okay.
You know what? He's definitely trans, because only a trans guy would have a fuck-ass goatee like
Oh my
that.
god. Okay, so I'm thinking, right?
Also, look at Raven. She's so pretty.
I'm surprised that he's not a little bit more buff. But do you ever see those videos where, like, the girls look like that they don't have muscles and then they flex and their biceps
Yes.
like grow? I'm
Lean
assuming
beef
that
patty.
Theodore's kind of like that. But yeah, I love the earring, the ruby red slipper earring. This is probably this is the best part of this episode.
You know
like,
what?
just to be able to
In
see
my
Theodore
head,
in the flesh.
How is Theodore described in the book?
Well, they only describe his clothes. They
Okay.
describe that his hair is close shaven, but that could have really meant
well, I mean, on the
anything.
side, I guess.
Yeah, and so
I imagine Theodore looking more like a frat boy. Just
Really?
the way he acted was very like rah rah.
I mean,
I imagine
I
that
don't
he
know.
would wear cargo shorts.
I pictured Theodore, I guess,
This guy,
I don't know.
guy looks like Zorro.
Zorro.
Like,
oh,
Puss in
okay.
Boots Zorro?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but
it
yeah.
has Zorro vibes.
Like, this outfit is
Like, the
definitely
facial
you have
hair
the
has
cape, you
Zorro
have
vibes.
the
cape, that's Zorro
it's not a
vibes.
corset, I don't know what you call it, like the little
A
waist
sash.
situation,
That
not
might
the
just
sash,
be
like the
his-
connecting waist thing
Yeah.
with the checker marks, right? And so as far as I can tell, it's pretty, the thing is that they left it vague in the books,
Mhm.
right? Because they didn't want to give too much away. I guess, like, I imagined Theodore, I guess, older, because he looks very young looking. He's the oldest headmaster, but I think that he just has a fuck-ass skincare routine. Like, I just think that it's great. It's great. I'm so excited, like, to be able to see him. They made Raven have the thing under her eyes, but not him. And so it's interesting, because Theodore's the oldest headmaster, but as far as we can tell, he looks relatively young, so I feel like it's gonna be that, you know, keeps it, he wears sunscreen, he keeps youthful, all of that sort of thing. So I'm really happy that we got to see him. I'm happy that he's not white. Can I even say that on YouTube? I don't know, I may have to cut that out. I wish that his hair was a bit more curly, but that's always gonna be my bias.
I guess
with
in
every
my
single
head,
RWBY
he looks like Zorro-ish. He looks like
You think it's kind of like racially ambiguous?
It's not that it's racially ambiguous. I imagine frat bro-y.
Yeah.
And beach bummy, but I got like dastardly.
I never imagined frat bro. I just
imagine frat bro-y beast, and so I guess it's not exactly what I thought, but I do like what we see.
Yeah, I like the design a lot. I'm totally on board with trans Theodore. We also don't have a lot of characters with earrings.
We also
like
don't quite know what his
so.
skin color's like, because if you look at Oscar looks a little so
he's
might
at
be
least
a little
tan,
light. Oh, he's definitely
so
tan.
I'm happy with that. But yeah, oh my god, like I just can't believe that we actually saw Theodore.
You we're basing so much of how we feel about him off of a still image.
I know.
That doesn't talk or emote or anything.
He looks so pretty. I'm happy.
Yup, but Winter.
Yeah, okay, wait a minute. Winter and Raven, two maidens. So how do you know that? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it must be public info now that Raven is the spring maiden.
Or maybe Huntress says and Huntsman
was there too.
Yeah, okay, so what the fuck is happening
I think
with
that's
this?
Rumple, because Rumple's short.
Yeah, but like, why would they hide Rumple's appearance like this?
It's a good point. Maybe that is the Summer Maiden.
I think it might be the Summer Maiden. It would be kind of weird if it wasn't, because like, what are they doing? Like, you know what I mean? Unless they just didn't have a design for Rumple. But, like, why would they?
Could she?
I don't know. It'd also really be funny if it is Star, because it says, like, Sun's cousin is sneaking around in disguise.
So, who is this mysterious Star? Hello,
person,
Star?
Right? Like, but yeah, I don't know, her lipstick, and that is the only thing that we can see. She has very shiny,
I already told you, there's no way.
Wait,
Besides,
what?
There's no more
What do you mean, I already told you there's no way? Then who is this?
Maybe Sun knows it's his? And it's the family secret? Maybe,
I don't know. And that's an interesting thing for them to say. I wonder if...
Wait, what did Neptune say before?
Neptune says, could it be the maiden? And then Sun says, oh, there's no way.
I already told you, there's no way. Besides, there's no more room on our suspect.
I wonder if this is now some other girl that Raven is now toting around as her fake maiden.
You know, everyone
to try
has
to keep
types.
her identity
Some
secret.
people like younger people, some people like older people, some people like taller people. Raven loves herself a maiden.
Before we could really hear anything juicy. Well, you showed up.
Yeah, then we told you the
Wait, okay, so they're talking about...
Yeah, they were explaining the whole story.
you showed up. Does that mean...
To Crow.
I thought that they meant Team RWBY showed up. Crow showed up?
Story, and now you're all caught up, and why do
Oh,
you
right. Okay, so they told Crow the whole story.
I like that
I was coping right there. I was coping.
Because at the end it says, I want Ruby to come back.
Yeah.
Right, so they still don't know.
Team RWBY and John is still a mystery.
I just hope they know that we haven't.
I liked this though, because...
And I hope they haven't given up either.
I like the rain because even though Sun doesn't actually have like a breakdown like we were saying, you can understand the breakdown well enough based on the rain effect and the weather and stuff, right?
Because you know, Sun has always been a little aloof, so he was never going to be the person.
No, I mean, I thought it was just gonna be Sun sitting in the room with his head on the table and like it pans out or something like that, but I really enjoyed that. I think that it was good. I think that it was great to see Theodore. That's going to give me serotonin for the rest of my life, like the fact that we saw Theodore.
Yeah,
I think the mysterious person is very interesting though, because like what the fuck is up with that? I mean, even if
what if Rumple is the Summer Maiden?
I mean, people have had that theory, right? But Rumple gets brainwashed in the book, so you think that if she were the Summer Maiden, she would have
divulge that, maybe? I don't
divulged that
know.
by accident, like in her brainwashed state. I think it's Star, because they have this whole thing that
Yeah.
Star has a knack for knowing what the weather's going to be. But the thing is that why? I mean, I guess Star would go in disguise because they don't want Salem to know who the Summer Maiden is still, but it's still it's all risky business.
I like how
you know?
there's a scene in Volume 2
Yeah.
where Team Sun and Team RWBY all hang out in the same dorm room together, and 3 of those people are related to, or will become related, or are related to current or future.
Summer Maiden. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, because it's Weiss, Yang, and
Yeah.
then possibly even Sun. That's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
It's funny how it's kind of like how, like, yeah, it's just like a weird coincidence of history that sometimes happen.
But I enjoyed that. Again, I did think that they were going to be longer. Again, Cope, maybe that was a little Cope wishful thinking, but
Mhm.
I really like that as a little side story, giving us a taste of Theodore. I think that as they progress, I think that they're going to, again, Eddie said some funny, some heartfelt, some somber sort of situation. So I think that we are going to get more meat, but I think Theodore will sustain people. I already saw people on Twitter as I tried to figure out who the actor I was thinking of was. I saw people saying like, I need to draw Theodore now. So I think that it was good. It was good.
Mhm. I really enjoyed it, yes.
Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have fun. Thank you for attending Calxiyn's Royal Court, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.